downtown Fort Lauderdale at the Riverside Hotel. Tonight, they're starting the reception for the 2015 Washington, D.C. Summit. Today, all of Broward County's leaders have joined to bring the issues to D.C.
We're getting together for the Chamber of Commerce Washington Summit. It's a kind of a great tradition now in the city and a great tradition for our chamber. Come together to get organized, and we're going to head to Washington, D.C. and hopefully have the same success we had last time around. It's been a relatively new thing for the chamber, but it's quickly become a very popular tradition, and we're pretty excited about what we can accomplish up there, what we can get done.
It's the excitement and the opportunity to collaborate as a community, to look at the different issues that are really impacting our community and the issues that are going to make our community grow stronger.
It's very important that we communicate and advocate for things that we need in Broward County from the federal government, because we all pay federal taxes, and it's very important that we make them understand the things that we need to improve our quality of lives, especially when it comes to the energy sector, because energy is so pervasive in all of our lives. And Florida Power and Light has been a good partner to our community. Their outreach has been phenomenal.
A group of business leaders are going to fly into Washington, D.C. and not only educate ourselves on the inner workings of Congress, but also take the opportunity to advocate for and educate our elected officials with respect to some very important issues for South Florida.
Florida Power and Light is an energy provider, and we always say energy supports everything, right? But beyond being a producer of electricity, we understand that it's critical to grow the community and grow our county. We are, Florida is number 3 in the country in terms of its size, and Broward is the second largest county in the state. So there's a lot of growth happening here. And we feel that it is imperative that we support that. And it's an opportunity to collaborate with businesses and the general community to make that happen.
I'm the chair of a group called the Energy Equity Alliance. We advocate for low income, fixed income, and people of color in the energy sector. What we try to do is make sure that our programs are inclusive and not exclusive. So we work with everybody in order to make sure that everyone is at the table when it comes to energy issues. So we're proud to be a part of the summit. We're proud to be a partner with FPNL, and we really are proud of their community outreach to make sure that we're included so that the voices of those who need to be heard are also included in the energy discussion.
Well, I think we're going to continue to see progress on Port Everglades, which has just been a huge success for us, and it really originated here with the Washington Summit, the push. So I think we'll see continued success and progress with the Port Everglades. I think beach renourishment issues will get discussed. We're getting a lot of momentum right now on the federal courthouse project. We're excited about that. And I think at the end of the day, just the expanded, enhanced communications between the locals and our federal government.
Well, coming up for 2015, always important to South Florida and other coastal communities is beach renourishment. It sounds silly when there are so many issues in the world to talk about the sand. It is vital to the South Florida economy. And having uncertain funding on a year-by-year basis, whether it is from the state legislature, our county and local governments, is something that's really challenging. So we are again going to stress the importance of beach renourishment. In addition, our continued expansion of the port. There was an Army Corps of Engineers approval for the additional dredging, but our port is poised to continue to attract more and more of the mega cargo ships, and we are going to continue to advocate for its improvement and expansion.
And there are other things that this year we feel we can make movement on. Our timing for the new courthouse is perfect. It will be right after the Transportation Committee meets, and that will be a great opportune time for us to do that. And we expect that there will be some closure on some items and also opportunity and movement on others.
I just termed out of the Florida House of Representatives after 8 years. I actually had a vote and could make a difference. Well, we can make a difference by letting them know how we feel, what we need, and it's our job then to advocate for those types of programs and work with our partners like FPNL, because they're a great partner for our community to work with in this area.
Well, first, we are going to expect that at least as a business community, we have the opportunity to have the experience in being in Congress. We also expect that our members of Congress and the general delegation will know that Broward County cares deeply about growing our economy and making an impact for our own community. We're engaged, involved, and we are, really wanting to make a difference.
Well, I think it's important to bring the community together because it's important to the elected officials. The reaction of a group of business leaders actually getting on the plane and showing up in person is something that has tremendous effect. We all live in the electronic age of emails, phone calls, etc. Our business community to first of all sit down and collectively decide what's important to us, and it's pretty easy to do. Here are our hot button issues, and to speak with one voice is number one, the most effective we can be locally. It's also incredibly respectful and effective up in Washington.
I'm excited about where we're going with this. I'm excited about it, how it brings the community together. And the thing that probably excites me the most, it's bipartisan, it's nonpartisan, it's what's best for Broward County, not what's best for the Democrats or the Republicans. And it's a message Washington needs to hear, that we are focused on what's best for this community.
So it's important that they see that we're unified, and we are unified as a community. Those low income, fixed income, and minority, and the business community. We're all working together for the betterment of our community.
A lot of times people get so frustrated by the political process, but they're funding one party versus another party. Instead, here you're funding an issue, and you're funding an issue that you both agree on and that you can come together on and move the community forward. So I think it's a wise investment of your dollars to really move issues forward, achieve results, achieve success, and bring it back to Broward County and the greater Fort Lauderdale where we can make a difference.
It is absolutely going to be a fantastic summit. If anybody has any issues that come up, while they may not be quite at the level of renewable energy or some other things like the port, please reach out to the Chamber of Commerce. Dan Lindblade is our CEO, is always available. But again, please reach out and share what you might like our business community to bring up to Washington.
The kickoff reception tonight for the Washington, D.C. Summit for 2015 was a huge success. The Fort Lauderdale Chamber brought out all of its community leaders to raise as many issues as possible to bring to D.C. Good luck to everyone going to Washington, D.C. For Eye on South Florida, I'm Jessica Kuzovitsky.